You don't want to get caught in there.
What do you think of this?
Are we back? We are? Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I just heard like my computer ding and then I was like, wait, huh? And then all of a sudden, you know what I mean? Holy.
Living alone gets awfully dull, don't you think?
A transformative piece! The fiend has been completely remade! Oh no! That was too much for the challenger!
Oh. Oh, I figured it. Oh, I figured it out, man. Oh, also my food ran out. What happened? Oh, I guess OBS just like went crazy, brother. I don't know. I also was very confused. Doesn't the Mensa create pools? It does, yeah. I think just somebody didn't grab it, so.
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Devils!
What's your favorite color?
Yeah, I don't know.
Perhaps I'll draw.
I thought that my game was lagging or something, but it wasn't, so that's why I didn't know what was going on. So, I'm sorry. That was pretty weird. Airs.
An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Goodness! The room has become desolate!
When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
It's a vegetable store of needles! set? Oh, you don't want to get caught in that.
What do you think of this?
Wait. Oh my god. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Living alone gets all some style, don't you think?
A transformative piece! The Fiend has been completely remade!
Oh, I can't dot again.
The challenge is down!
Yo, where was all the... Brother, I even dot the cat. Do you know off top of head which Alexander's in the first part of the passes? One. Oppressor, you just run, you kill the thing, and then you go do the big boss, and that's it. One is pretty fast. Yeah, one or two. That's it. No, one 100% is the fastest one. One. Yeah, one. So. Okay, bro. I gotta go. That wasn't bad though, but. That wasn't bad though. Busy, huh? Yeah. I mean, it's a lot. I mean, like pressing Bard is like there's a lot to keep in mind of. But I think theoretically it'd be nice if Bard can, like, you know, if Bard was able to do damage without having to multi-dot single targetedly, life would actually be so much nicer. Oh, I was trying to figure out where that music was coming from, but it's from Axel's stream. So well, on the bright side though, I can do ad phase as a bard and a melee. So that's cool. I'm not actually like mad about the thing with M6, honestly. Yo. Every single character, Ray. Oh boy. We're going back in, or what are you doing? I'm trying to think about it now. I don't know yet. I was gonna come triple check my my tome count for this. Cause like, you know, I just got a French app, but besides the point, what up, dudes and dudettes? What's up, Brody? Yo, there's no parties up for M2 right now on Primal? That's crazy, actually. We have to go back to Ether. I'm gonna have to like quadruple check though. I gotta go quadruple check my shit though on some melee shit because I don't think I have Reaper for that character. Know what you're talking about yourself? I'm chilling. Bro, only 10 high end 0. I know, it's crazy. We have to go to Ether to go check. That sounds like mad effort. I mean, I'm gonna check, but I don't have I know for a fact I don't have Reaper gear on that Ether character. I know for a fact I don't. Because that character is supposed to be like my range and my melee. So I've been like, I've only been tanking with that character. So, like, I'll check. I'll check. Yeah, on the bright side though, at least we figured out that like we can pump in that phase. I'd rather have like a 13k tank than like a 24k melee. What's up, comrade? I really do. Every melee in Party Finder is like mid as freak. So, oh, actually, I'm lying. I do have my Reaper gear is not that bad, all things considered. But my how's the new prog tier? The tier is fun. It's just the tier is actually like a lot of fun. The only problem with the prog is Party Finder is just very is a whole different animal in terms of like actually progging. So dare I say that like a lot of people are going to showcase that they don't actually know like how to play the video game, which is like hilarious, all things considered. But like yeah. Yeah, I mean the checks are only unforgiving in Party Finder because people in Party Finder just don't know what they're doing, and like that's partially okay, but there's gonna come a time where like they're gonna egotistically tell you what you're supposed to do, and then they're the problem, and they won't like ever admit to that themselves. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I know for sure. I know for sure I can. I kind of want to. I actually want to learn how to bard it, but I don't think that barding is gonna actually like save certain people through the scenario. So that kind of sucks actually, because wait. Oh my god, I'm full on bracelets. I have too many bracelets. What are all these random bracelets from? Oh, actually, I just know that a lot of people are going to be struggling with the scenario, so. Mention evidence of agony? Oh, I believe it. One second. Add base M6s to create go back to the coils. Yeah. Although, the good thing though is that like M6 is actually the job that differentiates Party Finder from actually like knowing what they're doing. So that's actually really cool, honestly. Like I'm actually glad that they kind of put the time into it. So that's actually really cool. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really have any kind of like crazy set idea behind the situation. Because like honestly, like I don't really care at all about like progging Savage Raids. So it's the ultimate for me that I gotta actually like sit there and like figure it out. So I'm just waiting for next week, because like next week is gonna be that week where people are gonna start getting pissy about doing M6, and then they're gonna end up wanting to like skip M6 altogether and then just go straight to M7, and they're like, I'd rather prog M7, man. And then you're like, okay. So like we'll see. Oh, do I already have the I'm kind of intelligent. Holy sh! I already got the setup for the thing with my Reaper. Okay. So, but also that being said, though, the gear will be a lot easier to handle also, because yeah, so I just understand that like M6 is a fight that a lot of people are like having a very difficult time. Oh no, yeah, but like the thing is like right now, here's my scenario, right? Because like on my primal character has tank, Reaper, Samurai, and Bard ready, and Red Mage. So the only gear I'm like missing is like healer. This character, however, it's worse. I have only Reaper, I guess like Dragoon too, tank, and like that's literally it. So like I don't, you know what I mean? One second. Anyways, yeah, so for me, like, I want to be able to make, like, my biggest grievance with Party Finder, 100% without any question of doubt whatsoever, is the DPS output. Like, the DPS output is like insanely low in that phase. So I cannot possibly assure the idea that Party Finder is going to be able to like pull up to the scene with that. There's just no shot. And I've learned to accept this for myself as well. Like I don't mind PF people doing, but like the thing is that like everyone has spent the previous tier and even like expansion just like 1v1ing things, so they just didn't think that like an ad phase was going to be an issue either, and that like it's just like not their job. And then it turns out that like, bruh, you know what I mean? So like it really it's really pains actually. And that's the life learned lesson too, man, is like that's why like I'm glad that this fight is actually hard for people, because it's really funny to watch people tell people what to do, but then I watch a dancer like on invent 4 times in a row to go to a corner and they do like 0 damage on the way, you know what I mean? Because even I playing Bard, like I don't have any excuse. I can't do anything. I can't do anything during like my run to the pit section. I don't even get to think about it. I just as soon as the cacti explode, I'm already just on the move. You know what I mean? So, you know, that just separates people that are paying attention to the mechanics and just like willing to try and get like just dragged through the sand. And like I said, that just sucks because I think people want to be able to like ensure the idea that they don't got to be dragged, but like, yo, mad dragging. So, I don't know. I think just like, I'm going to expect the inevitability where I'm going to have to learn also how to heal this year. I'm not going to like it, but I already had intentions of doing that anyways, but I got to just hard send it specifically per character. So like my primal character is the melee, this character is the range. So I gotta get this character specifically needs to get bard gear. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, let me see. Yo, this fight is just this fight is gonna become like an issue for a lot of people, one way or another. So, and that sucks too, because like reset is in 3.5 hours, 3 hours and change. Yeah. So, put some stuff away. Sounds good. I don't, yo, no lie, I don't think I even trust, I don't think I even trust the thing. I don't think I even trust Party Finder on Ether, brother. Yo, cause like the tanks, this is the first fight where the tanks actually gotta like do stuff. But even then though, you ain't gotta do anything. So. Like I'm driving, but like, yo, that's it though. Honestly, I would rather just wait till tomorrow and then just like hard send the thing, because I want to go do trains and I want to get materia and I want to cap tomes. The next piece of gear isn't going to do like a dramatic difference, but it's going to make a nice little chunk of change difference. So, because like, what is there? Let me see. Ads. There's ads prog here for these two. Right. Mm-hmm. Oh man. Yeah, you're not wrong. Oh, I know what that is. I know what that is too. I mean, I feel like I'm gonna have to just also like learn me some healer at some point. This fight does not seem like, I feel like you can safety heal it and it's not like a problem, but I don't know that for sure. Especially if you have like a pure healer. You know what I mean? Like, I don't actually know. But I'd be lying out of my ass if I like said that I actually, you know what I mean? The problem though is that people don't know that they gotta like the supports have to mitigate the third wave. The AoE that comes from that boss is like insanely strong. Like, dog, when I'm fighting the jabber, I just be throwing. I have to reprisal that part, and I gotta sling the AoE out too. Like, there's just no shot actually. But yeah, so is that person still up for the thing? Because what I want to figure out is, I want to figure out, yo, like, realistically, which job out of all the jobs is like the job that everyone is suffering to play. You know what I mean? But I feel like it's every job that I can play. So it's like again, if there was 8 me's, oh my god, I would love it. But alas, you know, why can't, it's 2025. The fact that there's no like duplication DNAing at all at this year, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm sure we should DNA duplication situations over here. Brother, that group is still there. Unfilled. I'll make you a wager. Like, if you join it, I'll join it. But if you're waiting for me to join it, I'm not joining that shit. There's just no shot. I don't have faith right now. It's Monday, there's desperation up the crazy, and I just do not expect people to know what to do. The problem too though is that we have been only rating on Primal on the low. Like, on the low. So like, if this is what we've got, there's just no shot actually. Right. So you know what we should try and do then? Like, low key, we should like go on Ether and just like sling the tomes off, right, and cap this out. And then we just go in it, you know what I mean? We go smack out 5 hella quickly. Right? We smack out 5 mad quick. If we could. In 3 hours? Hell no. I'm going to bed. But I do gotta smack out. Because my primal alt, sorry, not my ether alt, my primal alt didn't even cap tomes this week. Because, I think, how many hours I would say today? I'm on Sarg right now, yeah. I tried, I think. Let me think. What's today, Monday? What is, We did like 5 today, like 7 yesterday, like 3 on Saturday, like 3 on Friday. And then we did like another 9 throughout the week with the static, right? And then, yo, I think I spent close to like 20 hours on this fight this week. And it's everybody joining and like DPSing is wild as fuck. Have a gearing question? Hit me. So, yeah. Also, it's like the heat is kicking on in my house right now. So, but yeah. So the only tone piece I have right now is head. Okay. I forgot that I ain't even like fixed this shit. Hey, yo. So is the only tone piece I have right now is head. What does your best need? I don't know. If I clear M5 this week, I have 3 books to buy a raid piece, but I don't know if I should save tomes to buy pants or buy another accessory. Here's my rule to you for that, because I applied this rule to myself and I assure you it makes like a fat ass difference. It depends, because like if I was gonna get gear for my characters, knocking out the accessory is just so much worth it, because like the only reason why you would go for anything on the left side, especially if it costs you 2 weeks, is if you know that you can get that piece quickly. Because like if you get like what's Viper's Bis for the for thing, like if you somehow get the leg piece for Viper, like the tone, or no, sorry, if you clear M7, let's say you use your tone for the week, but you don't spend nothing, right? And then let's say you go do M7, you go clear M7, 100% without any question of doubt, you go get the tone piece. So for me, like my priority is to just knock out all the accessories for the job that I'm always gonna go in and play with, because there's no reason to go for like the head, or not the head, sorry, the chest or the leg piece until like I'm actually gonna like clear M7, like almost ready. That way, like in case I do win it, then I can just get it. But like for me, because like prime example, right, is like I need the chest piece from the tomes for tank. So I'm getting that piece last, because the chances of me getting M7 cleared for that, I don't have the expectation to get it within the next like week or two, unless I somehow like if we somehow clear 5 and 6 on tomorrow, or even like if I go see and rage on like tomorrow for M6, then like I'm not even gonna spend my tone pieces like in case I somehow actually go through 7, because then what I'll do is, right, like we'll go through Wednesday, Thursday, and then maybe if we're feeling like really risky, we'll go through it for like the rest of the entire week and go for that clear. And then if I actually end up clearing it or get really close, I will save my tomes just in case I potentially get the twine. But if I know for a fact that I'm not getting that, yo, I don't care. So that's why for me with this character, I've gone for the accessories first, and then I just got the feet piece, because the only thing I need to like work on is ring, necklace, and then that's it. But like necklace is raid, so like I don't care. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I got the earring because I got lucky in Party Finder, right? So I got that earring, but necklace for me is bad. I gotta get tome necklace. Actually, is it true? Wait, I don't actually know the answer to that. Hold on. Oh yeah, so tomorrow, like for me, I'm gonna get tone necklace X. Like I'm gonna get that before I go into raid tomorrow. Like I'm getting that first, because the materia melding on this for penta or even quad melding is not worth it compared to getting that chest piece or that necklace rather. Because the strength will outperform the crit and the determination. So if I get this next, I'm like gaming. You know what I mean? But yeah, because like I need to get what is it? I think I technically need the feet piece, which I already have, and then I got to get the chest piece, but I don't need those legs. And I definitely don't need the hands. So like yeah, for me, like I'm gonna get that chest piece last. Yeah. It just makes cause like getting 745 item level will like the scaling on that is actually like super nice. Yeah. Have you cleared M6? I mean I can, but no. M6 is not hard. Just people don't know what they're doing in Party Finder. So what's up? Yeah. But yeah, so that's my gearing advice is like everybody always thinks that you get the chest piece first. The reason why you get a chest piece first is because if you're in a static and you're playing in melee, if you're in a static and you're playing a melee, most likely, often than not, if one melee, because like what is it? Let me think. Because Viper chest piece? Yeah, Viper is like raid chest piece, right? And then let's say like the teammate that you're with is like a Dragoon. Dragoon I think wants that chest piece. I'm pretty sure. So actually, no, they don't. Oh, yes, they do. So yeah, so because the Dragoon wants the tome chest piece and the Viper wants like the raid chest piece, the Viper will just get that chest piece coffer from the raid, and then the tome piece will just go to the Dragoon. So that way, when they come back next week, they just automatically got those pieces and they like don't care. Yeah. So that's how it always works. So realistically, if you're in a static, then yeah, getting the tome piece, if it's like a chest, is like way more important for sure. But you know, me playing support and getting everything last, I mean, it's okay, honestly. It's like not like a big deal though. So because like for healers, like yeah, you get the mount of whatever, but like nobody actually ever like cares about the mount. It's kind of like it's like whatever. But essentially though, the most important thing that you do knock out is like, you know, you figure out what gear that you absolutely need to prioritize tome wise, because like, you know, tome gear is the most critical gear because it just takes the longest. And then like if you are going to party finder and clear ahead of your static, then just make sure that you know, it just depends on the etiquette. Because if I was gonna raid with my static, and then if I get a piece that I need through party finder, because like let's say for example we don't clear 5 for whatever reason, right? And let's say that I go into PF and I clear 5 and I get my earring, like respectfully, they should still give me my earring. And if they don't, for whatever reason, I'll be like, okay, well, I mean, it ain't the worst thing ever, but like I got my earring, you know? So yeah. Otherwise, if your static is like, oh, if you get the piece of gear in Party Finder, then we don't give you that piece, so we can give it to somebody else. Then what you should do is just store it, just hold on to that piece. You know what I mean? Like that's mad greedy, but I'm pretty sure people in statics don't do that to you. So, like even my static isn't gonna like grief me out of my like if I cleared 6 today, for example, let's say I cleared 6 and then I got like the hand piece that I need. If we clear it together as a static, when it's my turn to get the hand piece, like they'll give me my hand piece. And if they don't, then like it's fine as long as the ult that I need the hand piece for is not a requirement. So like Dragoon doesn't need the hand piece. I think tank needs the hand piece. So if I get the tank hand piece in Party Finder as a tank, which is good, but then if I don't need it on the ult that I'm playing with, then I don't care. You give them some hands? No. I'm not gonna give them no hands. I will just make sure that at least the gear if I said, if I get the hand piece in Party Finder ahead of my group, if I need the hand piece, then as long as the ult job that I can like use is gonna need the hand piece, then like I need my hand piece, right? Which like in this case scenario, this character needs to do it for either P range or caster, which like wait. Hand range is like kind of like questionable. Hand caster. Oh, see, like I don't need hand caster. See, so like at that point in time, it's kind of like, oh yeah, sure. Like if somebody else needs the piece, then like you'll give it to them. Like I don't care. You know what I mean? But that's like that's how you should perceive it, because like you're not going to be able to get bis for every single job before the ultimate comes out, you know. So if you clear every raid on week 1, and let's say you get all the pieces that you get, let's say you go clear every week and you get every single piece, you still won't get bis. Like you just won't. Not for every single job, you know what I mean? So what you should just do is just pick the job that you want to play with the most, and then find like an alt. And then if you plan on doing the ultimate, take those 2 jobs into the ultimate, and that's it. But like, I'm not gonna sit there and like grab pieces for things that I don't need, especially if I don't need it for bits at all. Like I'm not gonna need the handpiece for like Dragoon. So if I get the handpiece for tank and I'm chilling, I never want that handpiece again. Like the only reason why you would want it from that point forward is glam. So yeah. So that's not possible. But yeah, I mean, I just my thoughts. Yeah. Then for both jobs, it has to be asset ultimate. I mean, no. I mean, like the thing is, like, there's not ever a job that's like bad at an ultimate. Honestly, the only time that was like an issue was like Black Mage, like way long ago. But honestly, like no job is like unworthy of an ultimate right now. Not even like Machinist, as people much like clown on it. Like Machinist is fine. It's not good, but it's fine. Like it's eligible to still go do content. You know what I mean? So yeah. I have to go back and Sam for Bis for Fruit. Yeah, you know, I think that everyone's gonna want to go back there also, especially once they're done with the raid tier and they get Bis for like the upcoming ultimate. Yeah, people are gonna go back and of course go unlock everything else that they gotta go do. Plus, like the raid tiers for the older expansions will be easier also. So people are gonna be going back and doing like P12, P8, and P4 to go unlock like DSR on top and get Anabasios. So like that's what I want to do. I want to go back and actually like farm the weapons from Anabasios. So. And the chest pieces for Themis. I'd be down for that actually. So yeah, but yeah, like as much as like jobs are not good at what they do for in certain specific scenarios, like no job is like ineligible of like the thing. I'm the worst kind of 14 player. Why? What happened? Are you just like a greedy motherfucker? Because if you are, that's fine. Everyone in America is, so it's like not an issue. You know what I mean? Because like for me, literally, brother, I got the wrong piece for I got bracelet for caster, and I was like, yo, give me, that's it. Like I couldn't use bracelet on for tank, so I just gave it to my caster, which is good though, because this character I'm working on casters and all, so like I needed the tome bracelet, so like whatever. But however though, like if I'm in Party Finder, let's say I'm in Party Finder and I don't know a goddamn person, then yo, I'm taking everything, I don't care. But if I know someone, my bad. Then what I will do is like sling out the idea of like, oh, do you need the necklace? Okay, I'm gonna hold on necklace, and then you roll for it. Let me know what number you get, and if you know that your number is high, then like I'll pass it on the case scenario, because like that way, if we both got high numbers, but yours is higher than mine, but you need it more than I do, then we just try to make sure that nobody else can get it. You know what I mean? That's mad greedy, but that's how that works, unfortunately, in the NA system. I wanted to do Black Mage, but got stuck into Disrupt the Viper, which I do love to play, but part of me wants to go back to the Black Mage. Yo, I mean, at this point in time, what you should do is just gear both. Like use your tome gear, prioritize Viper, make sure you get all the tome pieces for Viper first, and then like just work on Black Mage afterwards. And like in that case scenario, what you could do if you feel like going that far, which is like kind of a lot, but like depends on who you are, you could be like me and like you can just like if I was only planning on using like 2 characters, but just a hard proc 2 different jobs at the exact same time, then I would have given this character tank or the other character tank, and then this character would have just been like a melee or something, and I would have just stuck with that. You know what I mean? But I didn't do that, so. But no, like what I do instead is like I know for a fact that when it comes to gear that I'm trying to play tank, but I don't want to just get melee for both jobs or both characters. Like that's like a lot of effort. So, but yeah, I somehow almost have Sam Bis. I mean, like it's fine. Part of your Sam Bis is gonna come from doing car. So, like people should go back and go do car as well. By the way, because like as much as car is like currently not the content everyone's doing, which is fine. Yo, car is money. So if we somehow found 24 people that know how to actively farm and do car, brother, we're gonna be mad rich, mad quick. As long as we effectively like do the bullshit, you know what I mean? Not even quickly, but like it's gonna be nice. So yeah, because like honestly, if you like if we check, ain't nobody doing that shit right now, bro. But the savage tier is mad fresh, so like it's fine. Yeah. But no, like I mean, I had Bis for Dragoon and Reaper. I had Bis for Sage almost. I was missing like one piece or something, and I got ultimate weapon, so like I'm missing like I think I'm missing like the leg piece or something, like technically. Otherwise though, like I practically got Bis for. Oh, I'm missing the ring. I practically got Bis for Sage. So if I ever wanted to go do Fruit or DSR for that matter, because I could, I can go Sage. You know what I mean? And I still got extra coffers from the last raid tier also. Like it's you know what I mean? So yeah. But no, anyways, like I said, my advice is to anybody, like, increase the item level. Knock out the accessory pieces first, because like you can get one a week every single time. It's super free. The only time it matters is if you're like ahead of your own process for PFing, and you somehow get if you get the piece. However, that being said though, like if you clear M7 and you get the twine, don't that chest piece or that leg piece comes first. No questions asked. Yeah, man. And then if you somehow get like a second one, then you get like the hand, head, or like feet piece that you need. But yeah, so that's what I would do. That's why, like I said, I haven't even, you know. But in that case scenario though, if you are like sitting on like a chest piece like the body for this one, for example, then what you should try and do is pencil meld it as close as you can. I don't want to do that because like I know for a fact that I'm gonna burn like hella materia. But like quad melding this chest piece is worth it, since I know for a fact I'm gonna hold on to this for like another like 2 or 3 weeks. So the only thing that would make me change this piece out is if I clear M7 and then I somehow get the chest piece, which I need anyways because like glam. But it's still a better chest piece than this piece despite the substats, because the strength and the vitality is just like so much better. You know what I mean? So yeah. Question for food: do I use Moqueca or do I use the current food? Current food. Always whatever food is like new. Yeah. So, always new food and new pot too. Like that's why damage is gonna be not like bruh, you know. So yeah, always new food, new pot. Now the problem with that though is that like if you're like, you know, if you don't have like a lot of extra pots to spare for doing the current raid tier, and you plan on going into fruit during your raid tier progression, then like you're gonna be slinging through pots, right? Because like you'll be doing it when you're doing savage and the ultimate. So if you have extra 2s, like the 2s are viable for prog's sake, right? So if like, do I still have them actually? No, right? If I still had a bunch of grade 2s and grade 3s for the current tier, like I still have a bunch of grade 2s on my other character. So I literally use those 2s just for free. Like I don't care. You know, I use 2s for prog in the current savage tier, and on top of that I use it to figure out pot window timings. So like that way, like when I know for a fact that I can go in and clear the fight, then I'll switch to my actual grade 3s and then I'll run those. But like for like warm-ups and whatnot too, yeah, the only time that you can't do that is when you've cleared the fight and you're going for the re-clear. You should assume that the re-clear might take 1 pull, you know, which like fingers crossed it does. So yeah. But no, like I said, like most likely though, like I had to go back and go get Fru stuff anyways, because my primal alts and my crystal character, and I got like 3 more other random characters that I want to go unlock Fru for, that like eventually I'm gonna want to end up doing it regardless. So like I'm gonna end up wanting to do it regardless, like down the road. So yeah. So maybe when you do, oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I'll definitely make it like a big thing, cause yeah, like I am gonna, well, first and foremost, I ain't gonna hold you, brother. I'm gonna want some of these weapons. Like I actually like a lot of these M8 weapons, so when this becomes the old tier, I'm coming back for these. You know, like absolutely. But yeah. And M4, like same thing. Like yo, M4 is cool. Like I like M4, but like, there's only like a very, very small select number of weapons that I'm like, oh yeah, I want that weapon. You know what I mean? But not for glam's sake, like just for this. But eventually though, like I'll come back and farm me some more Fru. Like I don't really care because like Fru is not hard. So M6 is harder than Fru. But yeah, you know, I definitely want to make sure I you know, throw them up in preparation. So because like when we get the next ultimate, I promise you, yo, when we get the next ultimate, and then we get the next raid tier, the amount of times that's going to be put into just doing ultimates in general is going to skyrocket. Like skyrocket. It's going to be so much actually. Because you know the raid tier's done. People are doing the either the deep dungeon or they're doing like the field operation for Occult Crescent. There's probably still gonna be doing the cosmic exploration. We might even get like a criterion, hopefully, fingers crossed, and then like yo, people are gonna be back on that ultimate bullshit for sure. Honestly, I wouldn't even be surprised if people are trying to do that like right now, you know. However, that being said though, you know. But yeah, like you can tell too, right? Like the hard ultimates are not being progged right now. It's only the easy ones in Party Finder or like recleared or whatever. And like yes, well not except for Fur. Fur's the only exception. But yeah. Plus, I mean, I gotta go back into Fur regardless, so like, whatever. We'll figure it out. Did you ever join a Party Finder Effer or no? I feel like he's not about that life right now, bro. I don't even blame me, bro. So... Nah, they gone down again? Yeah. I don't really blame you, so. You know, I think it's just safe to like hit the hay, you know what I mean? Because like I said, I gotta do reclears for 3 characters. And like if worst case scenario comes into play, I might even like go push for like a 4th on some weird shit. Like we'll see. I don't think so though, but like you never know. Because like my primal character, my primal alt was used to like help homies with progging M8 whatever, so like, you know, that was like a dud of a waste, which is like fine because that was intentional. But this character, my other character, I gotta go clear 5. So, although I gotta wait until static. So, like for me, I'm gonna end up using this character and my primal alt to do PF stuff, and then I'll static clear. We'll see, because there's like a moderate chance I clear PF with this character, and then I use Kiwi's squad with my primal alt, and then I chill until like my static actually starts. That's most likely what's gonna end up happening. So yeah, like we chilling otherwise. But I kind of figured as much though. Sorry, I got like a DM I have to go read. Let's see. So you know what, bro? Let us just like sleep it out, you know what I mean? I'm kind of cool with that shit actually. Yo, what is Axel talking about, bro? Yo. So. I never know. This girl's always... She's in her crafting era? Dog, I don't know what that means, but we're gonna find out. I'm gonna go offline and work on some like crafting ish. But yo, tomorrow we'll be back. We got reclears, we got tome farming. I'm actually gonna end up. I might stream early and then just hunt, train, farm, prep for the thing, and then we go do PF, and then we go do whatever else comes into mind. So thank you for hanging out. GG's across the board. Prague was nice actually though. We saw the end of the whatchamacallit, so that's cool. I know that bridge is not hard, so like whatever, but yeah. Hang out with my homegirl, she's a vibe. And she's definitely gonna give me some kind of sass when I get there. But she's a mad, mad big vibe, so peace out friends.